Alright, will I combo on turn 2? That should have been the prediction. The prediction of the league should have been, will I kill on turn 2? Well, too bad. I went a combination of 5 and 5 with elves, which was okay, but could have been better. I think the list needs a little bit of work. Needs some, like, tuning around the edges. Okay, against Forest Pass, I'm just going to jam Charger. I draw a hammer, then they're dead, so... Not exactly a hammer. How do I want to play this? I'd like to get Skrelv in play. Maybe we just go Skrelv plus... No, I don't want to put the 8 into play, because they could Boseiju me. Maybe I go, like, Skrelv plus Scamp. It's probably fine, Skrelv plus Scamp. I want them to tap out before I put the 8 into play. So let's go... I think play this on red. Yeah, because I'll have more red cards left over. Go Skrelv, Scamp. I think this is good. Maybe we win with poison this game. I doubt it. I mean, I guess this does proliferate, so... Alright, Hammer's lethal. Okay, that was the reason to play Sigarda Sade last turn. That was the reason to play Sigarda Sade last turn. I mean, it's fine. We can just do it next turn, so... But I guess now they could have Boseiju up. I don't know. If they had Boseiju, they just Boseiju the aid. And then I'm still kind of in a weird spot, right? Yeah, if only this was just Steel Shaper's Gift, they would have died. So I could Skrelv to attack, but, like, it's just lethal in one hit anyway, so there's just no point in doing that. We play Armory. We do play Open the Armory. I have 2 fighter class and 4 Open the Armory. Okay. Stake 4. I think they're going to hold up Boseiju here. Scamp has Toxic 1. Does it deal 1 Toxic, proliferate the counter, then die and deal no damage to the opponent? Yeah, because it proliferates. Right? Oh, so they just died. Okay, that was cool. You're dead. You are dead. I would like to activate my Skrelv card. I will choose green. I will go to combat. Go to combat. Toxic. Toxic. Sure, I'll use the ability. Why not? Proliferate? No, I'm good. No proliferate. I can't imagine that proliferate trigger ever coming up. I mean, maybe, but... Proliferate the Kiora for mental damage? Yeah. Yeah, I should have proliferated their Kiora. I think I probably want God's Willing in this matchup. I guess it could come up with Showdown, yeah. I mean, in theory, you do have Cacophony Scamp and Skrelv. You could Toxic them out. It's not very likely, but... Yeah, we want Needle too. We don't want to cut, though. The Lion Sash can probably go. What else is bad against them? Probably don't need Loran's Escape, right? Oh, wait. This protects us from Boseiju. I didn't realize this targets artifacts, too. Holy shit. Wait, this card's broken. Oh, fuck. Okay, we're keeping that in. I guess we can cut Kemba. It's a little bit slower. I totally did not know that this could protect artifacts. That's sick. Maybe just do that. Goldfish crashed. Well, that sucks. Do we need the Shadowspear? I think Skrelv isn't great. Well, it makes it so they can't block our creature, right? Which I think is definitely relevant. Skrelv is just a, like, a creature that can wear a hammer that also protects or pushes through combat, you know? Just debating. I think I'm going to cut the Shadowspear for 1 Kemba. I can't imagine the Shadowspear ever coming up. I guess Trample, maybe? Got some 1-drops. I kind of want to just keep it, like, my deck as fast as possible. I'm going to try this. Or, you know what? No, the Shadowspear is probably more relevant than Rabbit Battery. Let's try that. Yeah, Trample's a lot better against, like, them chumping with elves. Thankfully, their Boseiju will always be 2 mana. Mono green doesn't tend to leave up mana. Yeah, that's true. Well, they could have left up Boseiju that game if they had it. Because they could have went attack and then, you know, untap a land with the Kiora. Just not play the elf. So they could have left it up that game. But they just didn't have it. Rip MTG Goldfish 2023. Well, this is turn 1 Hammer, turn 2 Kemba. I think we keep. Can't be that bad, right? Turn 2, make it 12-12. Thank you, Bodo. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Oh yeah, 13-13. Because it pumps itself, right? Yeah. It's a nice elf you got there. That is a nice elf you got there. The old 13, and then we have Skrelv to push it through, which is nice. I should have maybe played Mutavault there. For an artifact that doesn't remotely care about Karn. Yeah, that is true. Because we have Kemba, like Kemba plus Strike plus Sigarda's Aid. None of those care about Karn. That is pretty awesome. Well, wait, that's not true, right? Because they can Karn uptick on Hammer. Well, in this situation, they can. You're right. If they had Karn, they could just detach the Hammer, which would be bad. So, now what? I would like to play Skrelv. Get Spear. Well, so the odd thing is, I kind of wanted to hold up Loran's Escape this turn. Because if they draw Karn, they can uptick on the Hammer. But I really also want to get the Skrelv in play. What if I just didn't cast Open the Armory? Actually, we don't really care about the Skrelv if we're going to get Shadowspear, right? No, I boarded the Shadowspear back in. I cut the Rabbit Battery instead, so I do have Shadowspear in my deck. I'm going to attack first and see what they do. I mean, they're going to block, but I'm going to attack first. Skrelv plus Armory. I want to hold up Loran's Escape. Because if they draw Karn, they can Karn uptick on Hammer to detach it, and I want to be able to give my Colossus Hammer Hexproof. That's why I want to hold up Loran's Escape. But, like, I guess Open the Armory for Shadowspear also makes the Karn line kind of bad for us. We play Brave the Elements? No, we have Skrelv, which is close, but... I mean, what if I just played Skrelv, actually? Actually, I think playing Skrelv is better, right? Yeah, no, this is better, I think. Although, it's still kind of awkward against Karn, because I can't activate Skrelv in the face of a Karn. We can get 8 and 8. We can get 8 equip Spear on the same turn next turn. No, because Spear's 2 to equip. It's Kemba. What's the card? What's the name of this card? Kemba Kha Enduring. Kemba Kha. It sounds like Kublai Khan. Yeah, Loran's Escape is sick. I didn't realize that it protects artifacts, too. That's insane. Just, like, anti-Boseiju tech, too. Okay, it's unfortunate, but... Audidless playing this, too? I don't think so. Well, they're playing Blacksmith Skill, which is a better version of Loran's Escape. We don't have Blacksmith Skill. A Mono-White Hammerless with Kemba. Ooh, I didn't think about playing Mono-White Hammer with Brave the Elements, but I don't know. Losing Scamp? Like, you lose Scamp and Fireblade Charger? I don't know. I really don't know. Skill save artifacts? Yeah, it does. It saves any permanent, actually, I think. No, Brave is white creatures, not just humans. They got a Haywire Mite. Well, I can Loran's Escape that. Lose, you'll never win. Yeah, Brave is just white creatures. Well, the issue with Brave in this deck is we have 8 red creatures and Mutavault, which doesn't work against. And we're kind of in an awkward spot here. We honestly probably have to fire up the Mutavault. Okay, that's really interesting. That feels like a next turn kind of thing. James, thank you for the 6 months. Because what I can do is I can go Open the Armory, play the Shadowspear, and then Resolute Strike the Oh, but this isn't a warrior. Right, okay. True. Okay, let's do this. Let's fire up the Mutavault. I have to try and attack the Karn. What I know. I mean, it's unfortunate that they're... Well, we can kill the Karn, right? Because I can Resolute Strike whatever is unblocked. Yeah, I can just Resolute Strike whatever's unblocked. So they go block... Or, excuse me. Block here with Elf. Block here with Mite. Sack Mite, kill Hammer. Loran's Escape, and then Resolute Strike this to kill the Karn. It being Colossus is a bummer. Well, I couldn't activate the Skrelv anyways, because of the Karn. Alright, I'm gonna just cast this preemptively, because that kills the Karn. They're gonna sacrifice the Haywire Mite to destroy the Hammer, with which I will cast Loran's Escape. I guess they could also have Boseiju. I don't need that. So that gets protected. This kills the Karn. They lose the Elf. Can make a 4/4, I guess, but choosing not to do that. Worst part about being a cook and being hungry is nothing looks good. We're also potentially dead to a Sigarda's Aid, because I can go Sigarda's Aid, Armory, and cast the Hammer. Oh yeah, because we have the Skrelv, so that would be lethal. Okay, maybe not now. I mean, honestly, land is probably our best draw. Just any untapped land lets us go Armory for Shadowspear, play and equip here. Can't use the same land to make a 4/4. Well, they had a mana floating. Okay, that's good. I'm going to take that line. Yeah, they had a mana floating. Is there any reason to give protection from green? I guess it's 28. 28 minus 6. No, there's actually no reason to get pro green. Yeah, I think this is fine. Although we can't, obviously we can't protect our equipment with Skrelv, but yeah, the Shadowspear's coming up here. Never call your friends. Old Growth Troll. It's their last card. This deck has a good mono green matchup. Yeah, I think it's really funny. Like somebody in chat had mentioned this earlier, that we're a mono green deck that just like doesn't really care that much about Karn, because we have so many ways to equip our hammer that don't involve actually equipping the hammer, you know? Like we have Resolute Strike, Sigarda's Aid, and Kemba that all get around Karn, which is so huge. Yeah, they're dead. Alright, let's go. Easy dub. I mean, keep. It was a turn 3. Where did I find the Skrelvs? I got them off GoatBots. Almost all the cards that I have I got off GoatBots. Yeah, Tyrannex Rex. Tyrannex Rex. This is like 3 cards different than the Da Vinci list. But basically the Da Vinci list, yeah. Garden's tanked, yeah. Glad I didn't buy those. Alright, here's the real test. It takes Sigarda's Aid. Here is the real test. They're not going to go back to 30, right? I don't think so. Are the cards on Mana Traders yet? Let me check. I doubt it. Yeah, they're not on Mana Traders. I figured they wouldn't be. They took Fighter class. Okay. Pretty happy with that. I have less Sigarda's Aids in my deck than I do. I have less Aids than I do Hammers. So I'm pretty happy with that. I can hold up Loran's Escape. Somebody told me. Now if I just draw a hammer, they're dead. And I have the Loran's Escape backup. I think they should have taken Sigarda's Aid 100%. Probably shouldn't cast that, right? Yeah, I shouldn't cast that. Yeah, land would have been nice. And land is still good. Back to their full removal, not taking aid makes sense. Yeah, if they have like stomp, if they have like 2 stomps or something, they stomp, trade for the Loran's Escape, and then they just have another removal spell. So yeah, this cover is really good. Be wary of last year. It's not confidential. So I probably have to bottom a land. Oh wait, I should have Resolute Striked. Yeah, I should have cast Resolute Strike. That was bad. That was really bad. I mean, I guess the nice thing about this is they don't get the Bone Crusher, but they don't get the Bone Crusher, which is relevant. It's obviously bad if they have like Fatal Push or Dreadbore or something. But yeah, no, I should have cast the Strike. You're right. 100%. Somebody told me. Yeah, I should have striked. That was bad. Fuck. Ah! Got punished too. Damn it. Yeah, that was bad. Ah, fuck. Fuck. It's alright. It's fine. We're good. We'll be fine. I'm just gonna get a hammer. Would have won this game if I had just cast the Resolute Strike. Damn it. Damn it. Fucked up their tempo. Yeah, but it's just like... Question is, do I hammer now to play around a stomp? I was just strike in response to a stomp, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna pass. Like, I hammer, they stomp, I strike. No, I know, but like, doing it while they're tapped out was what I was thinking of. Able of the Mirror Breaker. Question is, do I even cast the hammer? Okay, if they're holding back Shieldred, no, I'm not going to cast the hammer. Any creature is great here. Well, I guess I should have specified. Shit. Shit. I did say any creature would have been good here. I mean, I think we just have to keep passing. We just gotta keep passing. Maybe... I could offer the trade. Like, attack, they block, I hammer, we trade, I play second Skrelv. Is that really a winning position, though? I don't know if that's a winning position. Strikes for Shieldred. Attack, they block, strike, play Skrelv. That line just loses to so many things, though, right? Yeah, we're playing for Skrelv. Maybe. Yeah, I guess we kind of have to. Well, not to the Skrelv, right? That's the issue. We can't really do it on the Skrelv. But it is nice to do this while they, you know, likely don't have Fatal Push. Just a hasty warrior. Does that exist? What is the best warrior that has haste? You're probably right, though. A hasty warrior would be nice. Yeah, we're trying Kemba over Hallowblade. I'm not sure if that's correct, though. Fervent Champion's not a warrior. It's the other creature type soldier, I think. Or whatever that is. Elven Strike Team. Is it a warrior? There's a 1-mana Goblin Warrior with haste. Ashsillet. Ashsillet's kind of hard to cast, though. We're mostly white. I guess we have a lot of duels. Maybe it's fine. Alright. We'll pick it up. We will pick them up. Yeah, not getting there. Fireblade Charger has haste. Oh, as long as it's equipped. Right, okay. So yeah, I guess it kind of has haste. That's true. That's true. Yeah, you're right. Javelineer. Red 1/1 haste becomes blocked. Deal 1 damage to creature blocking it. About that. Alright, Rakdos. We want God's Willing and Showdown. I don't think we need the Sash. I don't think we need the Battery for haste. I like the Shadowspear for racing. It's my next worst card. At fighter class, maybe? I like Loran's Escape. I like God's Willing. I like the strikes. Maybe a Skrelv. Could do like 1 Skrelv and 2 fighter class. I'm gonna cut the I'm gonna cut the fighter classes. From a strike. Could do like 3 strike, 1 class. Probably fine. Yeah, I would also assume that Rakdos is not a good matchup. Same, yeah. I saw them in Boston, Candyman. The set list was sick, but might have won game 1. Yeah, that's true. If I had cast the strike instead of the Loran's Escape, maybe I win that game. Yeah, we talked about Earthshaker Kenra. The issue with Kenra is it doesn't work the way that you want it to. Like, you can't play the Kenra and respond to its own trigger by pumping something. This hand's really awkward. Yeah, it's bad. Really mulling to 5 against Rakdos? Seems like we're just dead if we mull to 5. I honestly might just keep this hand. Put back Fireblade Charger. Like, double Mutavault puts in a lot of work. And we have the Sigarda's 8 on turn 1. I have 2 Urza Sagas. I don't know about that. Is a fighter class strictly better than Open the Armory? Case in point. When you're playing with 4 Mutavaults, it's really hard to cast that card sometimes. Okay. Should I play the Kemba? I think I should probably hold it. Well, if I play it, they're just going to stomp it, right? I'm going to hold it. They still took it over Kemba. What, the Showdown? This isn't fighter class. This is Showdown. Okay, let's play the Charger. And then we'll just pass. Different breed of broken. I guess the P2 will be beginning on a 2-hour delay on Friday and Saturday. A 2-hour delay? What? Is that confirmed? That's insane. I guess they're doing that for, like, Decklist and stuff? People that they're worried about people leaking Decklist or whatever. Only reason I could think of. Yeah, it did. But, like, it's a new era, you know? Like, they're doing, like, open Decklist and all that stuff, so it's a lot different than it used to be. Not the same. Awesome, JS. This deck looks sick. You know, if we don't play against Rakdos, it's probably sick, but I think it's because of draft coverage. I'm not sure if the PT is open Decklist or not. That I don't know the answer to. You know, I'm not attacking with Skrelv. I'm protecting Jegantha. Right? Yeah. When all else fails, just slam the moose. Jegantha, save me. Save me! Mr. Wellspring to you. It's a fucking moose. Rude. Extremely rude. Surely they don't have Dreadbore, right? No shot they have Dreadbore. Sometimes you just get Rakdosed. They couldn't get Blackleaf Cliffs. They're too new. Couldn't get the new cards. Please, dear God, Fatal Push me. I really want to scry one. And I could just cast it anyways, but I don't want to. Come on, cast Fatal Push. Cast Fatal Push, fucker. Well, it means they probably don't have it. So they obviously would have cast it. Even if you top deck Hammer. Not if they have a blocker. How did Elves go? Is it still ongoing? We went 5-5 across 2 leagues, which didn't feel great, but I better animate them defensively. I mean, if they have nothing else, I can try to race them, but... Alright, we're dead. Pretty poorly, too. It's okay. Rakdos is going to be a bad matchup. Q playing against Rakdos 5 times. Charger, Aid, no Hammer. I think you mull these. Definitely mull these. Okay, on 5, I think I'm going to keep this. Not a huge fan of it, but... I'm trying to think if I need to keep the Mutavault or not. I'm going to put it back. Main deck Leyline of the Void. Jesus Christ. Guess mono black devotion. What's worse to play against Rakdos or mono green? Oh, wait. Wait, this is so... Come on! You have main deck Leyline, and it actually matters. God damn it. Imagine playing main deck Leyline. The fact that that's relevant is really frustrating. It's so frustrating. Main deck Leyline, and it's so fucking good. Ugh, come on. Copy my guy and sacrifice the token. How do you plan on copying my creature? Are you 1-1 or 1-3? Good question. I apparently don't know the answer. I mean, I guess it's just Jegantha time. No. I don't know. Go. Figure it out. Seems like the draws code this deck can be brutal. I mean, we're still just like a hammer away from doing something. Okay, that's fine. Like, if we draw a hammer, we're still chilling. We have 10 hammers in our deck. Like, honestly, we probably still win this game if we draw a hammer. No. Skrelv about to go toxic beatdowns. Yeah, cue up the Jim Ross voice. It's Jegantha with a steel chair. A high pitch there. Jim Ross never goes high pitch. If they fatal push the Skrelv, I'm just gonna let it die. I need to save this because Hammer's my only out at this point. Letting it die. I need to save the escape to go for a hammer. WWE Secret Lair, that'd be sick. That would be so good. I mean, there's actually a card called Undertaker, so that kind of just writes itself. Jegantha would be like Triple H. Alright, you have 4 mana. What do you got? Heck by Loran's Escape. You have a second discard spell? Sure don't. I don't know why they wouldn't take the Loran's Escape, but I think we're going to lose to this Leyline. I think that's the card that we're going to lose to. Alright, go. Your turn. I can attach the Lion Sash to one of my warriors. Combo deck. Combo deck. Now I have 6 devotion. Look at the mirror, say hammer time 3 times to make it appear. Invoke despair, huh? I want to keep both warriors in play. I mean, we're super dead, but... Kill them with 2 strikes, shuffle the hammer from one warrior to another. Well, whichever one they don't block, right? You know what I mean? Each player discards a card. Alright, you got my Jegantha. Still maybe draw a hammer to get out of this. Unlikely, but alright, that's not gonna do it. I'm off it, I'm off it, I'm off it. I am off it. Alright, Showdown coming in. I'm just gonna board like we did for Rakdos. So Sash out, Strike out, Class, Skrelv. Right, that's what we did? I think that's what we did. Before the shield raid, when they took with the Thoughtseize. Oh, sure. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, these black-based mid-range decks are going to be bad matchups. Yeah, they do. Maybe we just need to play 4 Apostle Purifying Light. That's what Da Vinci had in his sideboard. That card does shit on the black decks, but the issue with that card is it just dies to Bone Crusher Giant. So that's why I wanted a card that was stickier against the mid-range decks that could like jump over that hump of just providing you a ton of card advantage, you know? But I don't know. Yeah, but the problem with Apostle is it's not good against Stomp. I got 4 of that card, you know? It's good against Fatal Push, but I bought mine the other day, Brennan. But I'm not very happy about it because they were like $8 each. I do have 4 Sacred Foundries. Sanctifier, not Pioneer. Oh my god, imagine if we had Sanctifier. Jesus Christ. Maybe Leyline? For our deck? Why would you play Leyline? Well, Sanctifier is not legal, but... Which Leyline, though? You're talking about Leyline of Sanctity? It doesn't protect your creatures. It's only good against Thoughtseize. Nah, it's not worth it. Alright, we'll keep this. Yeah, I don't think you want Leyline of Sanctity. If it somehow protected your creatures, then maybe it would be good. Surely they didn't keep in Leyline of the Void against me, right? Actually, think I'm supposed to play... No, I'm still gonna play the Charger. No, that was bad. I should have played Aid. Because this is worse if they have Thoughtseize. Now they just take the Sigarda's Aid. I was thinking I wanted to play Charger in case I just ripped a Colossus Hammer, but it's unlikely that they kept the hand without interaction, right? So this is probably just worse. I mean, it kind of worked out, but Thoughtseize is not real. It's definitely a real card. Alright, well now I'm just going to cast Open the Armory. Be mana efficient. I guess maybe it was better to go Sigarda's Aid plus second Charger there. That might have been better. Sigarda's Aid, second Charger. It's like having this in play is probably more important than anything else. To rip the hammer out, the line was turn 2 attack. Oh, right, I see what you're saying. Oh, they're just dead. Right, because the Charger has haste. Yeah, they're just dead. I always forget that the Charger has haste. I always forget that. Well, it's not lethal, but they, you know, take a bajillion damage. They can't kill my Charger. Unless they have a way to exile the Charger. They could go like Misery Shadow plus Fatal Push. That would be a disaster. That would be a disaster. Sanctity might get better with what Shieldred's Edict being released. Maybe, yeah. Okay, that was good. That went well. I think we're just gonna run it back. Yeah, I gotta remember that Fireblade Charger has haste. The thing about Edict is, like, you have a lot of 1-drops, so you can kind of play around it that way. Is this hand to keep? They kept 7. This is turn 1 Hammer, turn 2 Kemba. It's just so unlikely to work, right? I feel like this is a mull. I don't know. Chat, what do you think? Would you keep this hand? What are we thinking, chat? I kind of want a mull. Is it one of those, like, keep but can't win? What am I looking for if I mull? Like, creature plus protection spell, but maybe we just don't have enough of those. But I could also just choose to not go for it on turn 2. I don't know. We'll keep and see what happens. If I draw 8, it's cracked. Yeah, but I only got 4 of those, right? Well, I mean, this hand's not very good against Thoughtseize. They just take the Colossus Hammer. The hand's still really bad against Thoughtseize. Take Hammer, and I have a 1/1 and a 2/2. They took Fireblade Charger? Alright, never mind. I'm confused. I don't know why they took Charger. I guess they could just take Kemba or push Kemba, but having this in play is way more relevant. Because I could, like, draw Warrior plus Strike or something. Yeah, sure. What if we play Sublime Epiphany with Mind Splice? What creatures are you copying with Mind Splice, though? Like, I have Sublime Epiphany in... I have Epiphany in the, I put Sublime Epiphany in the, Hellraiser deck, but... Alright, well, show me Liliana. Recommission. Recommission back, like... Ooh, a blocker. I can maybe beat a blocker. Recommission, The thing about recommission is, like, how often are your hammers actually dying? They're not... I feel like they're not dying that often. I'm gonna play Charger, but keep the hammer in hand. I could have actually just Sokenzan that turn, but I think I'd rather play towards Jegantha. Why don't they just kill there? That's a good question. I don't really know. They could have just killed my Kemba, right? instead of playing at the jump block. Yeah, I don't understand. Why would they do it like that? Good question. I don't know. I'm gonna go to attacks. Yeah, maybe they misclicked. They probably misclicked. Yeah, they definitely just misclicked. Is the deck real? I don't know. I think it's a lot of black decks, which does not seem like great matchups for us. But they're going to lose to a 5/5, so there's always that. You play the Sokenzan Crucible to buy Jegantha the Wellspring and also threaten to make a cat. Well, yeah, that's why I wanted to... I didn't want to activate the Sokenzan, right? Because, like, getting to 5 is important for Kemba and Jegantha. Sideboard Apostle. Apostle is good against Fatal Push and Bloodscythe Harvester, but it's worse against Stomp. Oh, the turn before. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, Apostle is good against everything that isn't Stomp. But I think Stomp is more ubiquitous than... Yeah, maybe it's not more ubiquitous than the black removal spells, but it's close. That doesn't really do anything. Guess we can get the Rabbit Battery. Which is... guess it's not that good. I mean, that's what happens when you play a deck like this, right? It's good. You're going to have that 50-50. Sometimes you draw the wrong half. Like versus the black decks where you set it in, it's the easier removal to get around with Hammer or Strike. Oh, sure. Yeah, I guess that's a good point. Like, you have the damage-based removal covered with Strikes, so... Yeah, that's a fair point. Okay. Display Charger. Guess we just equip with Battery. Got a good Lion Sash spot. Did I board it out? I did board it out. Maybe it's worth keeping in. I guess I'll protect. Oh, why am I protecting the battery? That doesn't do anything. Whatever, it's fine. Yeah, I don't know why I protected the battery. I'm not doing anything else with my mana, so it's whatever, but... Isolation. Either draw a Resolute Strike or a Hammer. Resolute Strike or a Hammer. Okay. Okay, Strike and Hammer not nearly as good now, because they just block. It does trade for their board, though. Then I keep the battery around. They have one card, I guess. I mean, I should probably go for it, right? If they block, I dome them. Oh, right, they just take 12. Or they take 14, right? It's not lethal. Yeah, it's not lethal. It's almost lethal, but... Okay. Let's, Knocking Blood Crypt. I've had enough of that shit. Alright, well, keep this. Yeah, our draws were not very good. They also drew, like, 1,000 Fatal Pushes. So it is what it is. This hand's obviously broken. I mean, it's probably still good enough, right? They're obviously going to block, but how do they beat an 11/11 that when it dies, it domes them, right? Two match loss have been to shit draws. Yeah. Alright, your turn. Good luck. Welcome to the Abyss. Turn 2, here you go. Do I have Wedding Announcement in the sideboard? No, but maybe Wedding Announcement's the answer to the black matchups. That might be it. That's a good answer. Card is really good against Rakdos. Like Mutavault, but haven't gotten to the logistics of the deck. Our draws were fine. Never didn't draw a spell. Yeah, I guess that's fair. We just drew the wrong half of our deck, which, again, that's going to happen. You know, it is what it is. Eerie Heir of the Ancients. What does this do? 4 mana, 4 loyalty. +1, make a 1/1. You may attach equipment to it. -2, look at the top 6. Reveal warrior equipment. Put them in your hand. Rest on the bottom. Deals damage to creature. That card's not awful. It's not that bad, right? Beat it at a spell slot. Yeah, that's probably right. Alright, I'm just holding up everything. Oh my god, they didn't besiege you on their turn? Fs. Well, we should have lost that game, but, you know. Man. Hilarious. Sometimes lucky. I know, only not against the black decks. Okay, boats. What do you want against boats? Hull's kind of mid. Showdown's too slow. I don't really think I want any of these cards, right? Maybe like God's Willing, maybe, but it doesn't protect the hammers from Boseiju. Like Needle against Chariot or Boat, maybe. I don't really think that's relevant though. I guess Needle for Boseiju could be good because that's their only card that really does anything. I don't think the Sash is good. Yeah, I think Needling Boseiju is pretty relevant. I think I've been shaving a Skrelv, which maybe 3 is the correct number anyways. The battery's fine, the Shadowspear is good. Maybe cut like 1 fighter class and play 3 of them. I don't want to play all 4. Yeah, this looks fine. I don't like Hull. I'd rather just be more aggressive than play Portable Hull, I think. We already have Loran's Escape. Loran's Escape's just a better God's Willing. I should probably just play 4 escapes. This hand's poop, right? Yeah, this hand's bad. I mean, the hand's got a lot of protection, but it's missing a hammer and a way to equip. This might still be keepable on 6. Try it. Put back the Shadowspear. I want to keep Escape, because Escape can protect Hammer if I draw it. Like, Hammer against Boseiju. Yeah, they should have Besieged on their turn. But, you know, again, new cards. People haven't played against these cards yet, so it's just getting a feel for it. I'm going to lead on Skrelv. Because even if I draw Hammer, I can't go for it next turn. And I can go, like... Next turn I can go Hammer Scamp, maybe, and then the turn after Kemba with Protection up. My Spear Bottom? I don't know if you need the Spear. Okay, that's a good start. So why don't we go Aid plus Scamp? I think this is good. Like, with the Skrelv, you don't really need the Sigarda's Aid, because you can just protect you. You can just make it so their creature can't block. But I guess they have a white creature token here, so if I pro-green, they get you block with this. Deck so far looks like it plays a lot like Modern Hammer before it was good. Yeah, like, remember the Hammer decks before they got Saga? They were like, you know, tier 1.5, tier 2. People thought they were good, and they were okay, but they weren't as consistent. And this does feel like very, very similar. Just missing consistency. Skrelv's Hive with Yoshin Dissident. No. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the card designs lately, I agree. Yeah, we just play Saga Forehead. I'm surprised nobody has come in chat and asked, "Hey Doom, why aren't you playing Urza Saga?" I'm very, very surprised. Okay. I guess it's time for Jeff. Go. Yeah, no Saga, question mark, question mark. Urza, don't worry, chat. Urza Saga is going to be in Pioneer Masters. Have you considered why instead of why not? No, Pioneer Masters, not Horizons. Masters indicating that it's a reprint set and not introducing new cards. Okay, it's bad. I'm going to look like a fool. Yeah, I was just going to say, I'm going to look like a fool if I draw Hammer, because the Shadowspear would have been lethal. But it's not now, because they have a white creature and a green creature. Yeah. How do I play this? I'm at 8. At 8, huh? It's very low. Yeah, I would have won the game if I'd kept the Shadowspear. Is this a defensive hammer, maybe? 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess I lose to Stomp. Right? Block, they pump here, I block here, take 3, 6. Alright, why don't we do this? Let's play Open the Armory. The hammer. Stupid human token. What happens if I just attack? Well, if I attack, they just block here. I hammer, and then I can't block with Skrelv, so I think I have to pass. Hold up the vault. Yeah, like, their attacks are kind of awkward here. I mean, unless they just have, like, a Boseiju or, you know, something to... some sort of way around it. We'll see what they attack with. They also could just pass, flip this, and try to kill me next turn. But we'll see. Yeah, Garizev. Ragavan at home. The Walmart Ragavan. Fable is Pioneer Ragavan. No, we had this discussion a while back. Fable is Minskin Boo. Like, if you think about it... Or, no, not Minskin Boo. Fable is White Plume Adventurer. That's what it was. They are targeting the Stormseeker. Okay. Did they realize that they have lethal if they have Stomp? Alright, Fat Clouds for Dunlap. What is this attack? I know about the hammer. Alright, I mean, I'm gonna call. Maybe they have Boseiju, but I have the blowout for Boseiju, which is good. Alright, target this. Your homie's dead. Okay, no Boseiju. What do they have? Wait, I just give the hammer indestructible, right? Yeah, I just give the hammer indestructible. And we're chilling. Everything I want. I don't think I want that. It is a land for Jegantha. But any way to find Shadowspear is lethal, right? I'm gonna bottom that. Okay. So I can attack, make them chump block, and then have Kemba Mutavault back to block, or Kemba Scamp. I think that's good. Because then I can go chump block and kill an elf. Yeah, that's good. I'm definitely attacking. I can't not attack here. I certainly have to attack. And then I think I'm just going to play 2 blockers. Attack, then move hammer on Kemba. No, if I move hammer on Kemba, my Scamp dies, right? I don't want to lose my Scamp. I'm not doing that. I just need a random blocker. Yeah, I definitely do not want to lose my Scamp. I just want to break you down so bad. Kill the elf is fine. Yeah, but the issue is then the Kemba's not lethal, right? Like, Kemba plus hammer, they can just take a hit. They don't have to block it. You know what I mean? Like, I understand that I can do that anyways, though, because if they attack with Lovestruck Beast, I can just chump block and kill the human token anyways, right? I mean, I guess I'd rather just kill the elf, but... Would have equipped to elf and have a good blocker? Equipped to kill elf, have a good blocker. I mean, I have a good blocker anyways, right? Like, this is a good blocker. Okay, that's not bad. That might fuck them up next turn. That's the thing, I mean, they're just in the abyss, you know? I mean, I'm also kind of in the abyss, but... Oh, the Lovestruck can't attack now. That's massive. Yeah, that's huge. That is really huge. We can trade Kemba for the Goblin Shaman token this turn. I mean, if they ever find Boseiju, we're kind of fucked, but... Discarded Chariot. Yeah, makes sense. What do we got? What do we got? Obliterating Bolt on Skrelv. Okay. But that's fine. I can trade here. Trade's good for me. I'm not trading with Mutavault, because if I draw a land, I can just slam Jegantha. And now they have to block with Lovestruck Beast. Why not chump Mutavault? What do you mean? What's the point of keeping the second Scamp in play? God, I don't need the second Scamp, right? I guess I could have attacked with Mutavault there. Maybe that would have been good. Yeah, maybe the attack with Mutavault there was good. I mean, it's only 2 damage, right? I doubt the 2 damage matters that much. Yeah, if I had Embercleave. Okay, I don't want to name Mutavault because I have my own Mutavault. So let's go to attacks. I thought they would for sure block with Mutavault. Could we have 1 there? How? How could I have 1? If I fire up Mutavault and they block, it's only 14 from the Mutavault. Mutavault, that wouldn't be lethal. Right? Like, if I fire up Mutavault attack with both, yeah, they're at 18, so they take 14, and then this is no longer equipped. Which is, I think, worse. Alright, now I think we can fire up the Mutavault. I think that's fine. I mean, they're hellbent, so... Yeah, because even if they draw the Haster... Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Phoenix arose from the ashes. The Abyss. Crowan War. Oh, that's true. Yeah, they could have drawn a Crowan War. That was a reason to not attack with Mutavault. Yeah, that's a good point. That is a very good point. Alright, 2 and 2. This deck's... I don't know. I mean, against the non-black decks, we're just... His hand's high upside. We have 8 outs to kill them on turn 2. I want to keep it. So the problem with Leyline of Sanctity, the issue with the Rakdos matchup is not the discard spells. It's the fact that they have 12,000 removal spells, you know? So it only helps you in, like, one of the issues. Or, like, one of the places that you're down. Good draw, by the way. Yeah, maybe just, like, more copies of Loran's Escape. So there's a couple of ways that you can approach the matchup. It's like, do you want to go with more Loran's Escapes? Do you want to go with threats that have protection from black or are harder to kill? Do you want to go with card advantage like Wedding Announcement and Showdown? But what do we do here? I don't think I'm going for it. What if I just go battery, attack, play Sigarda's Aid? I'm going to play Sigarda's Aid first, that if they have censor, they can't censor my aid. Because I think that's way more relevant to resolve. So let's go shock, play Sigarda's Aid, and then just play the battery. You won't let me down. Like the Kemba Sacred Cat playing against black. Sacred Cat is good against Fatal Push, I will give you that. So like maybe the cat version is just a better... Maybe the cat version gives you enough percentage points against the black decks that it's worth it. I could see that. No, I do not want to sacrifice that. Thank you. Yeah, Sacred Cat is a really good way to play around Fatal Push. So you'd play like 4 Kemba, 4 Sacred Cat, 4 Adorn Pouncer most likely. Foretold a card. Oh, they're dead. Imagine not casting Fatal Push on your own turn, huh? Couldn't be me. Opinion on Fireblade Charger. You need to play it to give you more redundancy. I would love to use the ability. Did they just not have the Fatal Push? Oh, okay. So they just didn't have it the whole time. Proliferate you. You're dead. I guess they just never had the Fatal Push. Well, I guess we figured out the answer to the black matchups. Just make it so they never draw Fatal Push. We drew Strike. I thought that was Escape. I could have sworn we drew Escape, right? I just thought it was Escape. It looks similar, man. I don't know. They look similar. Extraction Specialist. Yeah, but Specialist isn't a cat, right? Just Giga Chad. It's fine. Alright, Showdown's coming in. Yeah, just no fear, you know? Just look him in the eyes and say, you got a Fatal Push? You definitely don't. Maybe I'm also sideboarding incorrectly. Should I be cutting more Skrelvs? I think the battery's good. I think we trimmed a Strike the last time. I'm going to try this. What we really need to do is play Cat Oven with Kemba. Ooh. Not a cat, but get Kemba for Sacred Cat. Oh, sure. Yeah, I gotcha. Specialist back to Kemba. I see what you're saying. Seems bad. No red mana. We're keeping this on 6, though. I don't want to go to 5. Fine red mana, the hand's not that bad. Yeah, you just gotta look him dead in the eyes. Just look him dead in the eyes. Alright, possibly should have mulliganed this. I don't know, I was already on 6. That was fine. Yeah, we'll definitely end up trying the more cat-focused version tomorrow at some point, because don't forget, tomorrow is the 24-hour stream, so... The Spirit Realm can be both removal and protection and flicker a cat's equip. Touch the Spirit Realm. It's 2 mana, though. It's really expensive. Guess I could have played Hammer there and then played the Kemba. I don't know, they had 17,000 cards in their hand. How's Scamp Hammer been feeling? Bad against black decks, good against everything else. I'm going to try to aim for 10 a.m. But I might be a little bit late, depending on how late I sleep. Karavik the Spiteful, I think it was called, or something like that. It's BB2/3/4. All creatures get -1/-1, or other creatures get -1/-1. Okay, I'm gonna keep this. This hand's got upside. It doesn't have a way to equip Hammer, but it definitely has some upside. It's probably better to actually play the Charger first. 888. Let's fucking go! Imagine playing a Drowned Catacomb. Imagine the look on your face when your opponent has a turn 1 Drowned Catacomb. This is a turn 2 format. Welcome to the turn 2 format. Hello, you're dead. Get out of here. Turn 2, Pioneer. Welcome to the Pro Tour. Shit. Turn 2 format, by the way. Turn 2 format, by the way. Yeah, tweet that one. That's a good tweet. Yeah, clip the turn 2. All right, well, it was okay. It was okay. I got some chests open. Turn 2 format. Imagine thinking you would get to play More than one turn. Beat a black deck, though. All right, open some chests. I think I did open the chest from the last league, too. Yeah, we get 6. 6 whole chest open. Ooh, the best card in Magic, not close. Priming the 3/2s, yeah. I don't know. This deck feels like it has a lot of potential. Like it certainly has some explosive draws. I don't really know if you need the full 10 copies of Colossus Hammer, so that's something I think you could consider trimming. The 4th Skrelv could be kind of awkward. It is legendary. That did come up a couple of times. Like the strikes, like the 8 warriors. The battery didn't come up that much, but I could see spots where you want it. Same with the sash. The Shadowspear's good. Kemba felt okay. I don't know if that's better or worse than just playing the Hellblade. And then we need to find a better card for Rakdos in the sideboard. I think I'm going to try Winning Announcement. Yeah,